Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Lone Wolf Podcast number 3. On the show, Discovery Kingdom news, Discovery Kingdom top tips, nostalgic coasters, and what's on my channel. All coming up on the Lone Wolf Podcast number 3. What is up, everybody? It's the Lone Wolf here. Okay, we got podcast number 3. I'm very, very excited to be doing this for you today. Right now, it is April 16th, 2019. All right. First off here, we got a little bit of Discovery Kingdom news. So what's going on in April so far? Well, one of the main things going on in April is going to be... One of the main things going on in April is going to be spring break, of course, which is actually going on right now, which means that the park is open during the weekdays. So that's fantastic. That is more time for you to go to the park. So if you are off on your weekdays, I definitely suggest hitting up Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. Trust me, it's going to be a good idea, one way or another. I mean, you're probably going to have low lines. I don't know how their operations are going to be. Please let me know, actually. Let me know how the operations are for Six Flags Discovery Kingdom during the weekdays. I really want to know, so put those in the comments down below, all right? Also, for Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, a little bit of news more pertaining to moi, also known as the Wolf. I have renewed my press credentials for Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. So I will be on the press list for when Batman the Ride comes out, or actually a lot of things they might come out with. So that's great. That means that that's more stuff for you guys to watch and see and enjoy. And I mean, I'm so excited. I'm really, really happy I was able to get those credentials. And so, yes, the Lone Wolf will be there. If there's a press event, the Lone Wolf will be there. So get ready, Discovery Kingdom. All right. Oh yeah, also be ready for those videos. So I'll definitely get the press day for Batman for sure. Absolutely getting that one. If there are any other ones, I'm definitely doing that. So, and I also think that DC Universe is opening with Batman, I believe. So that'll be great. And I'll definitely let you guys know any information that I get special that I'm allowed to tell you. Because sometimes I get information I can't tell you, but if I can tell you, I will. I swear. So always be on the lookout for that stuff. There's not much else going on around Discovery Kingdom, like news-wise. Make sure to look out for my next vlog coming out. I'm going to be hitting the park up this Sunday and doing a vlog then. So on Sunday, I'll probably get a little bit more on what the actual park looks like, and also Batman construction, stuff like that as well. I'm very, very excited about Batman construction. Batman construction is... it's ruling my life right now. Now, I know there are YouTubers out there that got some good footage and maybe even better footage than I do on Batman the Ride, which is fine. Go check them out, man. Go check out any YouTubers. You don't have to just watch me. You can watch anyone you want. So feel free to check out other YouTubers' pages as well. But definitely check out the Wolf first. You'll check the Wolf, then check everyone else. So, oh man, does that sound pretentious or what? Okay. All right, so what we got next up here? Yes, I'm still talking about Batman construction, actually. So, the Batman construction is coming along really well. You got those supports up; they're looking real good. You've got the, cement poured. One thing that I don't know if I'm sad about or worried about is, if you could see some of my construction videos in the front, there's kind of like a building in front, which I was hoping would be some kind of themed queue, kind of like what Six Flags Fiesta Texas has for their Batman ride. But I'm also, with Batman coming up, I also was thinking that it might be a gift shop. Yeah, the shop. I mean the structure in front of Batman construction right now, the one that's all built up, probably might just be, a gift shop for Batman. So. Actually, it might not be a theme queue. So I would love for them to have a theme queue. I think that would be better, but it looks like that's what they're doing. So That's what I'm thinking they're doing. I'm hoping they don't do that. That was very confusing. I hope they don't do that, but I think they will do that, if that makes any sense at all. So, all right. Let's see. I don't think. Yep, that's pretty much it. I think I have for news right now. I don't think I have much else right now for news. But I do have my main topic of this podcast. My main topic of this podcast is my tips. It's going to be a segment I'm going to be doing pretty much every podcast now. It's going to be LoneWolf359, or just the Lone Wolf's top tips for Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. All right. So I'm probably going to give you guys like 2 to 3 tips per like podcast episode. So I've got 3 right now. So I'm going to just shoot with those. First one I've got is, a lot of people ask me, actually at the parks, like, what's the best time to show up at the parks? Personally, I like to show up right at the beginning, right at the very, very beginning of my day, of actually the opening day of Discovery Kingdom. I like to be there right at the beginning. It's very important to me. I like to, mainly because I have like a weird anxiety or maybe a fear of missing out. I don't know. But I really, really like to be there right at the beginning and see how the park opens, which is actually an issue with Discovery Kingdom because it does take time for things to open up for Discovery Kingdom. So when they open the park, usually the rides aren't open. Not all of them anyways, including a lot of the major ones like Joker, Superman are not usually open right away. So that's a downer. Great rides. Wish they could open up with the park. So taking that into mind, you might want to show up later if you want the rides available right away. That's kind of important. But with that, you will get more people. I have noticed like probably around noon to 1, like droves of people start coming in. Like the main majority of the park population will probably start rolling in around that time. So if you're going to be rolling in around that time, if you're going to be going to Discovery Kingdom around that time, you're probably going to want to, honestly, if you are a member, try to do the VIP parking or the extra parking if you can do that, because there's going to be a backup line for parking. It's going to be hard to find parking. If you want close parking, there's usually parking in the back if you want it, but if you want close parking, because it is a walk, if you want close parking, it's not a good trick. That's another reason why I go early. I go early because I'm just a platinum member. I don't got VIP all the time, so another reason I like to go early is for the parking. So take that in mind, of course, too, is parking. Very, very important. If you're getting dropped off, it doesn't matter. You get dropped off, you go in the park. You can go anytime you want. But if you are driving, always take into mind that the line does get backed up a lot. And so if you don't go right in the morning, if you end up going like the afternoon, parking can get backed up. So I guess my tip is to arrive early. Do arrive when the park opens. All right. The main reasons you want to arrive when the park opens is because you do want to see all of the park, don't you? Of course. You want to see all the park as much as possible. So getting there early is a great way to actually do, what you call a lap around the park. So you can, you start off going left when you first enter like the hub area and head towards the Joker. You can head to the right to the Oasis. If you either of those ways, they'll pretty much give you a circle around Discovery Kingdom. If you go left and just keep going left, eventually you can make a circle that goes all the way around, and vice versa to the right. There's also the third way of going straight up the middle, which is like the midway. So you always have that chance too. Getting there early just gives you a chance to see everything more. Especially if you really want to see animal attractions, you're going to want to see other parts of the park first. So, you can walk around, get a lay of the land, find your plan, really get into that map if you want, if it is your first time. If it's not your first time, honestly, arrive whenever you want. I don't. But, yes, I still think that arriving early is still the best way to go. Less lines at the metal detectors, less lines at the gates. I usually go through the member gate unless that one's a long line. Then I'll go through the other gate. Because remember, if you're a member, you don't have to go through the member entrance. You can go through either entrance you want. So just pick the lowest line and go for it. If you're a general population, if you're just generally just bought a ticket that day, definitely just, whatever I was going to say. Also, I was going to say for 1 second, I do apologize for that. If you're a single person, you have to go to the GE line, I guess, general population line, GP line. Let's see. Yeah, so I definitely think early is the way to go with the park. They usually open around 10:30, sometimes 10, even 11 on some days. So definitely check either the Six Flags Park app, or you can check online. Many different ways to check when the park opens. So I say get there 30 minutes before it opens. The main reason for that is you can pick your spot where you're going to go. Now, they're going to let you into the park 30 minutes early, as they always do. They'll let you into the park 30 minutes early into the hub area, and that's it. So no rides, no attractions. You could shop or maybe eat, but that's about it. But the three main areas, the middle, the left, the right, are all going to be blocked off, so you can't go to the rides until the actual park opens. So 30 minutes before they'll let you in, and then when the park opens, they'll actually drop a rope, which is rope drop, which is awesome, and I get it all the time on my videos, so check that out. But they'll drop the rope, and then you can go to whatever rides are open, which are not too many most of the time. But yeah, you can head towards the rides that are open and ready to go. Yeah. So that's what I think is the best time to arrive anyway. So I think arrive early, but honestly, go with your own gut. I mean, when do you want to see the park? If you're going to spend all day at the park, you might want to arrive a little later. If you're only popping in, popping out, early's pretty good. Or actually, evening is one of the best for popping in, popping out most of the time. If you really want night rides, got to go at night. So it really also depends on when you want to go to the park, what you want to experience. If you just want to experience everything the park has to offer, get there early, see everything. Simple as that. If you just want popping in, popping out, pick your time. All right? Okay. I think that's kind of enough of what time to arrive. Arrive early. It's the best way to go. That's the Wolf's tip. Arrive early. Okay? Now, another tip for you. Where do you go first? Huh? Where do you go first when you go to Six Flags Discovery Kingdom? Do you go to rides? Do you go to animal shows? Where do you go? That's a very, very important thing. That's an important thing you got to talk about right there. Is what do you want to do? What do you want to get done? Is rides your most important thing? Okay. If rides are your important thing, you're going to want to go to, I say, the Joker area first. So that when you first enter the park, go straight. You'll see a dolphin fountain. Go left. Follow that path. Just keep following that main path. There'll be some signs. Eventually, you'll see the Sea Lion Stadium. Once you see the Sea Lion Stadium, keep going straight. And then once you have to take a left, and then head towards the Joker area. And that'll get you to Joker, Vertical Velocity, Superman, and Wonder Woman. Also Harley Quinn, and when Batman opens, Batman. So that'll be pretty much the whole DC universe will be right there. So if that's your thing, that's where you want to go first. That's how you're going to want to get there. Now, I don't usually suggest going here first if you are going to go in the morning. So if you are going to go in the morning, do not go usually to the Joker side first. Now, this is mainly because Joker, Superman usually take time to get going. Wonder Woman is usually up. If that is your idea, if that's what you want to do, you want to go to Wonder Woman, go there first. Definitely. Go ahead. No problem. But if Joker, Superman's your thing, I do suggest another plan for rides. So the other plan I suggest is do what the Wolf does the majority of the time. And that's go to the Oasis area for rope drop. And that's going to get you one of the biggest ticket items of them all. That's going to get you Medusa. Now, Medusa does usually open when the park opens, or at least 10 to 15 minutes after. It's pretty reliable. It's got 2 trains. You can get multiple rides, and it's not the best, in the Wolf's opinion, the best coaster at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. It's a great coaster made by B&M. Check out my video on top 9 coasters, and you'll really see. Yeah, head to the Oasis area, and you got that. If you've got kids or small ones, you got the Cobra, which is usually up and running. It's been down lately, but that's usually up and running. Kong is back up and running for some of the adults, but for kids, Cobra's up and running. Some of the kids, depending on their height, really like the Larson Loop. That's usually open as well. There's also the Starflyer. So a lot of great rides in the Oasis. You know, a lot of great family stuff in the Oasis. So if you're doing a family thing, that might be the way to go. All right. that's what the Wolf suggests as a tip to go first. Is definitely the Oasis. If Kong's up and running too, you can hit Medusa and hit Kong within 10 minutes of the park opening. Easy. And that'd be great. That's 2 of the main coasters out of your gate, good to go. And if so, the lines are usually short enough for you to actually get another ride if you want another ride. So you can get multiple rides on Kong or Medusa or Daredevil Chaos Coaster if you really want to go on that. I guess some people like it. I don't really like it. I went on it. I wasn't a big fan. It was fun, but it's just a Larson Looper. So, all right, that's it for that little mini Larson Looper rant. But Daredevil Dive Coaster is also there too if you want to hit that up. It's not actually a coaster, but Six Flags says it is, so you can get a Six Flags coaster credit. Kinda. Yeah. That makes sense. Yes. That definitely makes sense. Okay. Yeah, honestly, that's where you want to go for rides. But if you're into shows first, now shows, if you're more into the shows and you're going to arrive right where the park opens, you're probably going to want to head again to the Oasis area to see one of the dolphin shows in the one of the main stadiums right there. I can't remember. I think it's Dolphin Discovery. No, I'm crazy. That's Dolphin Discovery. No, that's not. I'm insane. Don't listen to that. It's a stadium with a name that's not the Toyota Stadium. So it's not the Toyota Stadium, but the other one. And they usually have Discover Our Ocean Friends there. Or they do have a show usually right when the park opens right there. So if you got a show, that's going to be your first one to hit for sure. And most of the other shows, I believe, are afternoon usually. So Sea Lion show usually like 1:30, 1:45. And that's a great show. Oh my God, I have not been to that show in so long and I need to go back. The Sea Lion shows are always fun to watch. No matter what. If you are in SeaWorld or if you're in Discovery Kingdom or anywhere, if there's a Sea Lion show, go to it. Because sea lions are fun to watch. They're awesomely trained. They're always well taken care of. And they're always so happy. We love happy animals. Yeah. So definitely go check out the Sea Lion show. I just got super hyped for the Sea Lion show. I need to go check that out again. But sometimes I just don't want to wait that long. And I want to go ride on another ride. So I usually don't actually go to the Sea Lion show. I need to do that more. I feel really, really bad now that I'm not doing that. So the Wolf will make it up to you, Sea Lions. I'm going to go to that show next time. Sea Lions and Otters for life. Yes. But if dolphins are your thing, there's that show. There's also the Drench show in the Toyota Stadium, and that's usually in the afternoon as well. If you want a show that's not marine animals, you are going to want to go to definitely Odin's Temple of the Tiger, which can run anywhere between noon and 1 for their first show, and they'll run a couple shows usually throughout the day. And that's when you get to see their awesome, amazing tigers, and you get to learn about them, their habitat, their environment, the things they use in the wild. Because, of course, they only use behaviors or what used to be called tricks, those things. They only use behaviors or tricks that are already seen in the wild, stuff that the big kitty does anyways. So it's not something they're teaching them. It's not like they're riding around on a unicycle with a crazy hat going, I'm a crazy kitty, which I think I stole from my Chris Rock joke. But yeah, got lost. Now I'm back. But Odin's Temple of Tiger is an amazing show. I've got it twice, I think, on this channel. Once in like my first vlogs, and again in one of my more recent vlogs. And Odin's Temple of Tiger is an amazing show. It's really fun to watch. If it's good weather and the water's not too cold, the kitties will go in the water. That's really cool. And they're big kitties. They're very cute. And tigers are amazing creatures, amazing animals. So another show you might want to see. So that one's going to be towards the back. And then what else we got? There's also some shows in Discovery Theater, some bird things as well, small animals, small creatures. And there's also kind of like pop-up animal shows where like they might bring out some macaws or they might bring out some birds. And giraffes isn't really a show. It's more of like an attraction. So it's a different situation there. But if you're really going for shows, those are kind of your main shows right there. And so I say main tips for that is go hit the main dolphin show next to the Oasis sign first. and then plan your day around that depending on show times. Now, if there are show times at the same time there's no other shows, you're going to have to pick. And I do suggest if you wanted to see the Sea Lion show, you have to see that. And if you want to see Odin's Temple Tiger, you have to see that. But you don't have to see 2 dolphin shows. So you can actually pick between those 2 if you want. So, I mean, there's more than just dolphins, but they mostly include dolphins, Drench in the other one as well. So keep that in mind when you're planning out your shows. It's one of my main tips right there. Let's see, anything more for show tips? No, I'll keep that for a later show. But let's see what I got in here next. One last tip. Memberships are great. Memberships are fantastic. All right? If you don't have a Six Flags membership and you want to go more than once in a month, get a membership. Pays for itself. It's totally worth it. You get a lot of great options. You get a lot of great benefits. Me in particular, I'm only a platinum member. I don't pay too much a month at all. And I get a refillable drink bottle, which I can refill, once every 30 minutes in the park if they scan you. If they actually scan your pass. If they don't, you can get as many as you want. Yeah, that's another tip. If they don't scan your pass when you're getting a refill, that means you can get a refill pretty much whenever you want because they don't have a record of that happening. So remember that. That's actually pretty cool. That's a good tip, which I probably should put on the list, which I didn't. But back to memberships. Memberships are fantastic. Again, as a platinum, I get 1 Flash Pass a year and 1 VIP parking a year. But if you want that every visit, you just go up a few tiers, a couple extra bucks a month, and you can have that every visit. You can have upfront parking every visit. You can have a Flash Pass every visit. You can have 2 Flash passes every visit if you want to. And that's a great thing if you're down for travel because the high-grade memberships also work at Magic Mountain. So you can also use all those benefits at Magic Mountain too, which is a very, very different experience than Discovery Kingdom, which I might do a show or a podcast just on Magic Mountain alone eventually in the future. So look out for that. That could be fun. So let me know in the comments if you want me to do a Magic Mountain show podcast, and I'll talk about Magic Mountain, the coasters of Magic Mountain, experiences of Magic Mountain, a bunch of other things like that. So if you want to do that, that's fine. One sec. Gotta drink the Kool-Aid. Very important, stay hydrated, And I decided to drink some Kool-Aid. So, yeah, Kool-Aid. Because the Wolf doesn't, I don't drink alcohol, and sometimes I don't want to drink water, and I don't really drink too much soda because I drink so much at the park. So, Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid at home is cheap. It's fun. So I'm drinking Kool-Aid. Where was I? What the heck was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Get a membership if you're really serious about theme parks, or like I said, if you're going to go more than once a month, get a membership. All right. They have amazing sales all the time. You can wait for the best sale possible, or you can just buy right away. Either way, prices are darn good. They're really good. So go out and at least research a membership. If you're at all curious, go and research it. If you guys want me, if you have any questions about memberships, I know a decent amount about them, so feel free to just leave comments below, and I'll answer them for you either in the podcast or just straight up. So if you have questions about it, feel free to come to me. I want you to be at the park. Everyone wants everyone to be at the park. We want to all be together and have a great time with the Wolf. Of course. Who else would you have fun with but the Wolf, right? Yeah. Okay. So that's it for my main topic. All right, guys. That's it for my main topic today. It was my tips on what time to arrive, tips on shows and rides on where to go first, and also a little bit about memberships and how they're great. There's another segment I kind of wanted to talk about during that, but I'll just bring that up I'll bring that up on a later podcast. No worries about it. No worries at all. Okay, so then we need another segment, and the next segment up is Coaster Talk. No fancy music because I'm just cool like that. Coaster Talk. Okay, today on Coaster Talk, we've got, I'm going to be talking about some of my nostalgic coasters. Coasters I love to ride just for mainly the nostalgic value of it. I mean, they are kind of good, they are good coasters, but the nostalgia really, really makes it a lot better for me. And one thing to note is these are all coasters not at Discovery Kingdom. So these are non-Discovery Kingdom coasters, but they are California coasters. So I'm keeping it in the state at least, all right? So the first one I've got here is one I've been riding since, I think since I was allowed to ride it, and that's the Big Dipper at Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. Oh, classic boardwalk wooden coaster. I think it's like I'm not sure exactly. It's kind of like an out and back. It's not an out and back, but it's very compact, and it's kind of built on top of some of the buildings that the boardwalk has. It was built by Arthur Loof, and it was opened in like 1924. So it's really, it's old. It's been going for a long time. 1924, and it's 2019 right now. Oh my God. Oh my. 1924. That means the 100-year anniversary will only be in about 5 years. That's nuts. Whoa. Oh my goodness. I didn't notice that. That's amazing. I'm definitely going on that ride for its 100th anniversary. Absolutely. And I suggest you do too if you have the means to, because it's an amazing ride. You start off going into a dark tunnel with a little mini drop. Oh, it's so much fun. And you're ready to go because it hits a little train horn. It goes toot toot. And then you just start go. You're ready for a ride. You're going on a ride. Oh, like I'm saying, the nostalgia is just flowing over me right now. I'm just rushed with so much nostalgia. Just talking about this coaster, I'm just flowing through me in nostalgia right now. I'm just thinking about all these memories with my brothers going on the coaster, with my dad taking us there, with my mom taking us there, and just wow, so many great rides. And my number one memory of the Giant Dipper at Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk is one time we were going around, a great ride. We had a great ride. It was the end of our day, and we were like, okay, we're going to go on one more ride on the Giant Dipper before we leave. We're like, okay. So we waited in line, and it was, I think, during the summer, so the line was, was pretty long. So we waited, and my brother pushed me, and we waited some more, and my brother kicked me, and he waited some more. And then, so we got on the ride, and we got to go on our final ride, and it was amazing. It was wonderful. We got to, the turns, the big drop, the sight at the top of the hill, going through the tunnel. It was all there. It was amazing. We came around, and then, we stopped, and then the operator, wasn't opening the bars. He wasn't opening the bars. Apparently, this coaster, if it goes too far before they break it, because it is an older coaster, so they kind of have to manually break it. So if it goes too far along the track, when they break it, they can't open their restraints. So you know what that meant? My brothers, my dad, and me were all doing the same thing. We were looking. So I was like this, and we were looking over. We were looking over at the guy. We were looking over the guy just like this, and we were looking over, and we were like, one more time. One more time. One more time. We were chanting. We were like, one more time. One more time. And he was like, he had no choice. He hit the button. The horn tooted, toot, toot. And we got a second ride on the Big Dipper. Now, I know this happens. I've heard of this before, but I've never experienced it. It happened to me. And it was amazing. It was like a free ride when no one was in the park or something. It was amazing. It just felt, I just had wonderful, amazing feelings about that ride in particular. It was the best ride I ever had on a wooden roller coaster in my life. And I've been on a lot of great wooden roller coasters, a lot of great GCI wooden roller coasters. I'm talking about a couple of Gravity Group roller coasters. Fantastic. But something about the Big Dipper. Something about the Big Dipper, man. That's my, I think I'm going to have to declare it now, but that's probably my number one wooden, just wooden coaster of all time. It's probably the Big Dipper. I mean, not 100% for nostalgia. Not because it's the best. It's great. It's not the best. But in my mind, it is for nostalgia. So, I got, Six Flags, not Six Flags. Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk is a place you're going to want to go. All right? Go to Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk and ride the Giant Dipper. If you're not going to ride anything else, just ride that. And you'll understand exactly what I mean. Amazing. Mostly for my nostalgia, but you'll still enjoy the coaster, trust me. Okay. Another one, another coaster I have a big nostalgia in my heart for is actually Batman the Ride at Magic Mountain. So I know this is a cloned ride that's all over the place. You've been on one, you've been on all of them, but this was my first. This was my first Batman the Ride. He wasn't my first invert, because my first invert was Top Gun. It used to be known as Top Gun at Great America. Now it's, Flight Deck? Top Flight? I honestly can't remember. And I'm going to ding pretty hard in the comments for that one, so I'll take my ding. I can't remember exactly what that is. I'm thinking Top Deck or Top Flight, but not entirely sure. But back to Batman the Ride at Magic Mountain, the B&M invert. I have nostalgia for it for a few reasons. One of the main ones is I'm a huge comic book fan. I'm a huge comic book nerd, kind of. If you actually look up here, there's actually 2 Batman action figures right here. And actually getting to walk through kind of Gotham Park, the queue area, walk through Gotham Park, and then go into the storm drain and go into the Bat Cave. And that to me was so fun. Just that. And then I got on the ride. And the ride was great. I loved it. And that's why I've gone on every Batman clone possible. I will always go on a Batman clone all day because they are fantastic. They are very, very fun rides. Not the biggest, not the tallest, not the longest, but the most nostalgically fun for me. And the second kind of reason I really think I have nostalgia for this coaster is just the trips I took to Magic Mountain. The trips I took with my family. Driving, for me, it was like a 6-7 hour car drive. Sometimes more, depending on how many times you stopped. And it was a long car ride for a kid. And I'm terribly sorry. I'm very old. So when I was a child, we didn't have them fancy cellular telephones and Game Boys, and they had Game Boys. I just didn't have one at the time, or I didn't have one at my dad's house. I think I had one at my mom's house, but I didn't have one at my dad's. And when my dad would take us, it was a rough trip. But when we got there, when we first rode Batman, and when we did go there, Batman was the top ride at the time. It was the longest wait. It was the first ride of our day. And it was magic. It was magic on that mountain. Maybe that's why they call it Magic Mountain. They don't really call it that. I just said that. Okay. Oh, in case you're wondering what this black thing is, it's my microphone. Yeah, I kind of hold it in my mouth. Sometimes I hold it away from me. Just in case you're wondering. It's my mic. Yeah, so Batman's really nostalgic to me. I really love that coaster. It's a lot of fun. I also have another one at Magic Mountain, but I'm gonna save that for the next time I do nostalgic coasters. So the next time on nostalgic coasters, I'm gonna have Demon from Great America, Grizzly from Great America, and also Ninja from Magic Mountain. So those are a few nostalgic coasters going to be showing up on the next time I do nostalgic coasters. Okay. Looks like it's time for another segment. Looks like it's time to talk about me. Most important person in your life. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to talk about my channel a little bit. Okay. So, on my channel right now, the main thing going on is my 100 subscriber giveaway. Now, unfortunately, it's not going too well. Not too many people have entered the contest, and unfortunately, I think the third question was just a little too hard. So, I am officially throwing that out right now. Okay? Question number 3, gone. No question number 3. Okay? So you only got to get question number 1, which is, what is the Joker rank on my top 9 coasters of Six Flags Discovery Kingdom? What's the number it ranks in? And number 2, what's my favorite scare zone at Fright Fest? So far, no one's got those. So just get those 2, and you win. All right? And by the way, the answer to the third question is what do I miss most about the original Marine World? It's the whale. It's a giant whale ball pit. Yeah. I think I mentioned it. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't mention it. I really thought I did, but maybe I didn't. But yeah, the whale. This giant blue whale that had a ball pit in it, and also the play structure. Those are the things I miss the most about the original Marine World. Even though I probably couldn't go in them today because I'm an adult. Yeah, definitely miss that. Absolutely. Also, guys, I want to ask for your requests as always. I love to hear from you guys. I love to hear, what you guys want me to do, what you want me to ride. I don't really want to ride Medusa. Not Medusa, but sorry. I don't really want to ride Wonder Woman too much, honestly. A couple people have been requesting that. So I'm just going to go to comments real quick. So we're going to comments. So I'm going to go to my last podcast here, which was about a week ago. And that's where you're supposed to put your entries into the giveaway. You're supposed to do them on that podcast number 2. So make sure to put your entries on podcast number 2. So far, I've got a couple entrants. Ashley Styles and Anthony Vega have both entered the contest. All right? They have both entered the contest. But I do want to say, Ashley, you can't say more than one. So you got to pick either Scarecrow Hollow or Mount Rotting Cemetery. So you choose one of those and let me know for sure. So Ashley Styles, let me know for sure which one is your vote, so you can't have both. And Anthony Vega, you've chosen Mount Rotting Cemetery for yours, okay? Don't worry about number 3. So you guys are entered in the giveaway, and you guys are ready to go, all right? So your answers are in. You guys are in the giveaway, no problem. So I've got 2 entrants in. That's it. That's all I've got. We've got 2 entrants. All right, next up, we've got It's Your Girl, Irene. Okay. It's Your Girl, Irene. She says, hey, Vlog with the Wolf. I got a job at Six Flags, and I saw you one day when I went, but I wasn't sure if it was you. I love your videos and also hope to meet you, and I also have a YouTube channel. Okay. That's awesome. So, It's Your Girl, Irene. Go check out her channel, guys. She's a subscriber of mine, so she's got to be important, right? So, yeah. Go check out that. Also, hopes to win the giveaway. Irene, to win the giveaway, you've got to answer the questions. Now, make sure to check the videos and everything. Make sure to answer the questions. Question number 1 being, what's the Joker rank on my list of coasters? And number 2, what's my favorite scare zone from Fright Fest 2018? So go check those out and put another comment on the Lone Wolf Podcast number 2, and you will be able to enter the contest, okay? So far, just 2 entrants. That's it. So it's really good for them. I hope you guys enter the contest, man. So go to my LoneWolf359 subscriber special podcast. Listen to that. Don't worry about question 3. Worry about 1 and 2. Put them in the comments of that podcast and enter the contest to win. You have a chance to win 3 awesome things. You can get a souvenir. I'm going to go buy you something at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom from a shop of your choice. I choose the item. You choose the shop. So that's one chance to win. Also, number 2, you can decide my day or tell me what to do for the day or ride with the wolf. You can ride with me on a ride of your choosing. Any ride that you want, that I can go on, that I'm allowed to go on. I'll go on with you, even if I don't want to. And that means Wonder Woman, which I don't want. Please don't make me go on. Please. Okay. And there's also a chance, number 3 you can choose. You can choose option number 3, which is you can be in my entire vlog. You can vlog with me the whole time. You can be my co-pilot the entire vlog. You can call the shots. It's like, hey, contest winner, where are we going? We're going over here. Okay, let's go. You will decide the entire day. You can vlog with me. All right? Also, make sure if you are under 18, then you have to have your parents with you if you're going to vlog or ride with me. But if you're over 18, you're fine. But if you're under 18, you want to ride or vlog with the wolf, make sure you have your parents with you. So make sure it's cool, okay? And that's the little section on the 100 subscriber special. Still going on. It's going to be going on for a little while now. I'm going to let it continue on for a while until we got at least a decent amount of people in the contest. Then I'm actually going to announce a winner. Okay? So I'm going to go over some of the plans real quick. Towards podcast is almost done. I don't got much else left, but I do want to say I will be at the park this Sunday, which is I think like the 21st. I think it's the 21st. I'm not entirely sure. But this Sunday, this is the 16th right now, but on Sunday of this week, which is actually Easter Sunday, I believe. So happy Easter to those who celebrate. And if you don't, happy Sunday. So yeah, I'm going to be at the park on Sunday. If you really do want to meet me, you want to see me, feel free. You guys know when I get to the park, if you watch the vlogs, I get to the park right when it opens, and I'm usually there for a couple hours. If I'm doing a lot more, I'm there for longer. But if I'm just coming in for construction videos or just couple rides on maybe Joker, Superman, and Medusa, then I'm usually only there for a couple hours. So make sure you're there early if you want to see the Lone Wolf. Obviously, it's easy to find me. I wear the same thing every time. You guys know that. The wolf coat, the wolf glasses, it's very easy to see me. All right, I'm happy to talk to anybody anytime about the channel. Thank you, everybody, for, who has come up to me on the park and said things or, shouted out or did a shout out. So always look out. If you're on Medusa or Joker or Superman and you get to the top, you might hear a couple words. You might hear Leroy Jenkins. And then you know you're on the same ride as the wolf. Because I say it all the time. Just something, if people know my channel, they'll know. I shout Leroy Jenkins usually at the top of each hill. There's reasons for it. Trust me. Okay. Thank you, Irene, again, for your comment. But I really hope you can enter the giveaway. So please get your questions in there. Answer the questions, and you can reply to your same post if you want. Just make sure it's on Lone Wolf Podcast number 2, and you'll be all good. Okay, so best of luck to you on that. Also, thank you for liking everything. I'm glad you love my videos. I'm really, really happy you do. I think I work really hard on them, and I just want to bring you guys stuff to watch. That's all I care about. I don't want to make money. I don't want money. I don't want donations. I don't want a thing from you guys. I just want to bring you stuff to entertain you. That's all I care about. I just want to entertain you because I really want to. I want you guys to come with me. I don't want to lone wolf it anymore. That's why I ask you to walk with me. I'll ask you to walk with a wolf because the wolf don't want to be alone. So he always takes you with him. Okay? Thank you, everybody, so much for being subscribers. If you are a subscriber, if you're not, that's okay too. Thank you for checking out any of my videos if you ever did. Even if you're not a subscriber. Thank you so much for even looking at my videos. I really appreciate every click. I'll never be a big YouTuber, but I could be yours. It's always good. So that's it, everybody. That is the end of the podcast. There is no more to do at the moment. So I'm going to have to say goodbye. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want more content. There's going to be a podcast every week. I try to do a vlog every week, mostly from Discovery Kingdom. I still got a lot of Great America stuff coming. Just not yet. It's not ready. It's not ready yet. But Great America stuff's coming soon. So I'll have Discovery Kingdom and Great America stuff split between very soon. But for right now, Six Flags DK all the way. All right. So again, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, walk with the wolf. Take care.